The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Austin Telco Federal Credit Union. As more couples reconsider traditional financial arrangements in marriage, Pamela Cotton, Vice President of Member Services at Austin Telco Federal Credit Union, is here to talk to us about why some folks may opt to keep their money separate and how to navigate any potential challenges. I'm feeling very seen, as Pam knows I did just get married, and this is something we're talking about. So Pam, why might couples consider maintaining separate finances after marriage?
Well, so you just got married, coming together, and I have to preface this with saying it's not for everybody. There are lots of choices, but you've had your financial independence. Maybe there's a little bit of a challenge doing that together. So maintaining that financial independence is a great way to start that. You each kind of maintain your own income, your own expenses, things like that, if that works for you, right? Simplified debt management. If you have the expense, if you incur it, then you're going to pay for it. So you just keep that separate.
What are some potential drawbacks of separate finances if we don't agree to do at least a little working together?
That's right. So the first thing we talk about, trust issues. Are you being upfront and honest? Are you being open? The one thing you could do if you choose to do that is just be transparent, showing each other what you have and how that's working with the household, right? So you don't have to worry about, are you hiding something? What are we doing with that? And then the communication barriers, again, being transparent, talking to each other, saying what works best for you. Is it a challenge for one more than it is the other? Just communicating to make sure that's working for you both. And then the complex long-term planning. If you're keeping everything separate, how are you planning for buying a home, having children, for retirement?
How can couples effectively manage shared expenses if they choose to keep their finances separate, but they want to put some things together?
Yeah, so when we talked about different options there, maybe you make proportional contributions. So if you make more money than I make, then you're going to put a little bit more into the household budget to make it fair, right? Or you do fixed contributions. You each agree, we're going to put X amount of dollars into the household budget to take care of our expenses, and that's where sometimes that problem could come into play. We got expense tracking apps, like on our mobile app we have the money management tool that actually helps you keep track of where you're spending money, and it'll actually help you with that. And then the joint saving goals. Work together, agree on what you're going to do. We talked about retirement. Do those things together.
Absolutely, and as life changes, of course, that budget's going to change, so you need to keep checking in. Okay,
Absolutely.
Good advice today, Pam. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rosie.
To learn more about all of the services Austin Telco Federal Credit Union has to offer, visit atfcu.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Austin Telco Federal Credit Union.